And we are live. Hey, y'all. Happy Monday. It's Monday, and we are live for Marketplace Mondays. Welcome. I am trying to queue up my other device so we can capture some footage for the other people on Instagram. But y'all come on in the Marketplace Mondays room. Please go ahead and click share so that the people can know that we are live for Marketplace Mondays with Sisters in Business. Welcome again to Marketplace Mondays. So excited to have you all with us today. My name is Aisha Taylor Issa, founder and CEO of the Sisters in Business Expo. We serve as the country's only multi-city small business expo and community created specifically to celebrate and educate entrepreneurial women of color. And we are so excited to have you all join us today for Marketplace Mondays. We have three incredible sisters in business who are going to be coming to you today to tell you all about their brands and their businesses. I cannot wait for you to meet these dope sisters. So make sure that you stay locked in with us for today's episode of Marketplace Mondays. Because remember, you can't support a brand if you don't know about it, right? So that's why we are bringing these sisters to you so that you can meet them, so that you can get to know about them. I have got IG on with us today because sometimes they miss out, but I want to make sure that they know about the amazing things that are happening over in Marketplace Mondays land. So for those of you who are on Instagram, y'all are going to get a little sneak peek today of my production studio here for Marketplace Mondays. So when we get off, I need y'all to head on over to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel and watch the live. The links for those are in our bio, and you'll be able to check out the entire episode of Marketplace Mondays. And if you're interested in being a part of Marketplace Mondays, you can apply using the link in our bio. So this is my studio here. You see, don't look at my messy office, y'all. But you see, I got my light. I'm managing, I'm producing, I'm directing all of that right here for Marketplace Mondays because this part of our brand is a one-woman show. Well, I got some behind-the-scene folks too, but shout out to the behind-the-scene folks. But I want y'all to get in on this goodness. So make sure y'all head on over to our Facebook page and our YouTube channel so that you can catch the actual episode, because we are about to bring up these three amazing sisters in business for you to meet, because Marketplace Mondays is all about showcasing women of color entrepreneurs who have incredible products and services that you need to know about so that you can support these brands. So we are live on Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you head on over to our Facebook and YouTube channel so that you can watch the live of the show. And I'm just going to give you a little more behind the scenes. So again, everybody, welcome to Marketplace Mondays. Aisha here, founder and CEO of the Sisters in Business Expo. We are the country's only multi-city small business expo and community created specifically to celebrate and educate entrepreneurial women of color. Marketplace Mondays began in 2020, right at the height of the pandemic, when we were not able to host our expos, but we wanted to figure out a way where we could still give women of color a platform to showcase their products and services. And Marketplace Mondays is how we do that. And so if you're watching the live or if you catch the replay, because it will be available forever on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, we welcome you and we invite you to be a part of this experience. So I am not going to delay. I'm going to bring these incredible sisters up one by one so you can meet them and so you can support their brands. And first up, we have a very special guest. I am so excited for you all to meet Leticia Bola. She is the owner of LMB Wellness Services. And Leticia is a wonderful guest today because I have known Leticia just about my entire life. Leticia is my bestie, y'all. In all seriousness, this is my best friend. It really is in the whole wide world. And I'm so excited to be able to introduce you all to her because she is now an entrepreneur and a sister in business herself. When we started Sisters in Business, she was not, but God had a plan. And now she is a sister in business. And I'm just so proud of everything that she's doing, and wanted to give you all a glimpse into the world of L&B Wellness. So, Leticia, welcome to Marketplace Mondays.
Thank you for having me, Aisha.
You're very welcome. Y'all want to see her over here on Instagram? That's her right there. That's Leticia. And so, hey girl, hey, let me got y'all the widescreen right
Hey.
there, right? So
Hey.
tell everybody who you are and what you do.
So my name is Leticia Bola, and I am the owner of L&B Wellness Services. I provide counseling, individual counseling, family and couples counseling to the community, and I also provide supervision for licensed master social workers who want to apply and become clinical supervisors. Excuse me, clinical social workers. So basically, I provide counseling to people and therapy whenever they feel like they need to come in and
Mhm.
just have a one-on-one.
All right, all right. So we have been in this whole pandemic which seems to be never ending, and a lot of talk has heightened around therapy, right? But of course, I'm sure you would agree that therapy was always needed. Have you seen an increase or an uptick in folks who are needing therapy?
Absolutely. I've had a few clients who came to me and they said, it took me such a long time to find a therapist because the availability and the constraints of therapy and just therapists not having the time, not having the space. There are not enough therapists for people who are seeking therapy. So the demand is just great at this point. And of course, the pandemic kind of exacerbated the need for therapy. So there are not enough therapists. And that actually is what brought me into kind of wanting to pursue my own business and to become a therapist and to do it full time.
So let's back up a little bit. Tell us how you got into this world of therapy. Is this something you thought you would always do, went to school for? Like how did you end up here?
So I have a bachelor's in psychology from Baylor University, and I knew I wanted to do something psychology, behavioral based. So I started off doing social work with different populations. So the homeless families in Brooklyn. I work with Child Protective Services in DC. I've worked with pregnant and parents and teenagers, with the HIV population back in Brooklyn. I also work with the geriatric homebound population here in Houston. So it kind of took me a while, and I always knew I wanted to help others. I went to school, I received my master's in social work, and I eventually said, this is the path that I want to go down. However, I was doing it in a more in a capacity of an agency and not one on one. So during the pandemic, it kind of made me say, it's time for me to branch out and to pursue my dreams. And that's what led me to start L&B Wellness Services back in October of 2020. And so now I'm full time, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm glad that I made that shift.
Wow, wow. So I'm sure there are a lot of people who might maybe like you when you first started were doing it part time or doing it on the side and are wondering how they could go full time, as a therapist. Can you talk a little bit about that process and how it was for you?
Sure. So during the pandemic, a lot of us had a lot of free time. So I did some research. So I started off just looking at what the need was in my zip code and my state. I also spoke with other owners of businesses. So, like my best friend Aisha, I spoke with a colleague who has been very helpful in just showing me and shaping, kind of giving me some tools of how to kind of manage and run the business. And basically, I prayed about it. That was the first and foremost thing, because I knew that I wanted to do it part time. And when I decided to take the leap of faith and do a full time, I had to pray about it and seek God first. So I was like, I did my research. I'm going to God. This is what I'm supposed to do. Here it is.
Mhm. And so, when you took that leap, were there any fears? Was there anything that you had to kind of do to prepare or overcome? And how has it been since?
Yes. So when I took that leap, I left my job back in October of 2021. And what kind of helped me was I was unhappy there. I've been unhappy at a lot of jobs, but that's neither here nor there. And that kind of led me to say, eventually, I want to open up my own business. I just did not know in what capacity I wanted to do that. So in October of 2021, I had saved up enough money doing therapy part time after work on the weekends. And I said, this is the time. This was my season. This was when I was supposed to be doing this. And I hesitated a few times, but eventually I said, you know what? Enough is enough. I can do this. And I did what I needed to do to put things in place. And with a lot of fear and trepidation and prayer, I
Mm.
made that change and I will never turn back.
Wow, 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 wow. So what are some of the most common, threads or trends or reasons why you're seeing people seeking out therapy in your practice?
Right now, a lot of clients I have are coming to therapy for various reasons. Depression and anxiety are the first and foremost reasons.
Mm,
Also, anger management, parenting, relationship issues, issues with setting boundaries with family members, also grief and loss. You know, during the pandemic, a lot of us lost loved ones, unfortunately. And so people are just coming because they need to talk to people, not just friends, not people a part of their support system, but someone unbiased and without judgment who can help them figure out exactly what their next move is going to be or how to process the feelings that they're having.
mhm. So, what's the difference between, being a therapist and being a business owner? Because, I guess if you're a therapist and you work at a practice and you go and you do your therapy, you go home. But how has it changed for you as a business owner who is a therapist?
As a business owner, so when I first started doing therapy, I worked for a group practice. And under the group practice, I did not have to do my own billing. I did not have to do my own advertising. I didn't have to do my own seeking out clients. That was kind of done for me. As a businesswoman, I had to learn how to do all of that. So
Mhm,
I, like Aisha, who mentioned initially when she started her Marketplace Monday, was a one man band, even though she had some behind the scenes people. I had to learn how to do the actual business of billing and advertising and marketing and providing therapy. Um, and so that has kind of shifted how I thought of how to run and to make the business prosper, basically.
mhm. Wow, that is incredible. So what's on the horizon for LMB Wellness? What are you guys working on? Notice I said you guys plural. What are some things that you have coming up?
So I am actually opening up an office space in June with my colleague. We're going to
Ooh.
have a shared space. And so I'm excited about that. This will be my first, this will be my second baby because you know I have another baby, of course. Um,
Yes, I
so
got
I'm
a picture of her right here. This is her
right.
baby, y'all. That's her baby. That's my
That's my
goddaughter,
baby.
Jordan.
That's Jordy B. Yes. So my second baby will be my office space, which I am excited to open with my colleague because we will have three offices and also a training space to hopefully do conferences and groups and things of that nature.
I didn't know that.
And exactly. And eventually, I want to open up my own, I guess, group practice. So, have other therapists work with me, possibly interns, just to make sure that there is enough resources for those who are seeking out therapy when they need it and at any time. And so they don't have to be on a wait list. So they don't have to call around to different people. I want to make sure there are enough tools. Everybody has enough tools to manage whatever emotions and feelings and challenges they're going through. So,
Yeah.
group practice in the future.
Okay, okay. And it's true. I will say that even in my own experience, in times when I have sought out therapists, I get a lot of, we're not accepting new patients, we don't, we can't accommodate you right now, or you don't hear back. So I have experienced myself what you said about the fact that there's a shortage, right? Or people,
Yes.
it's hard to find therapists. So, definitely the work that you're doing is incredible. Tell people where you're located and who you can serve and how they can reach out to you.
Okay, absolutely. So I am located outside of Houston, in Missouri City, Texas. We're Houston adjacent, but we're still accessible virtually. I provide virtual and in-person sessions. Mondays, some Saturdays, and I can be found at
Only on Mondays?
no, I'm sorry, Mondays. Did I say Mondays
You
only?
said Mondays and some Saturdays.
Oh, Monday through Friday. Thank you for that correction, friend.
Uh-huh.
And some Saturdays. And I can be found on Facebook at LMB Wellness Services or on Instagram at LMB Wellness Services. And my website is www.lmbwellness.org.
All right, y'all. So make sure you, if you are in the Houston area, or outside. So how far outside of Houston, if they were doing virtually, do they have to? Could they be in another state, or do they have to be in Texas?
I'm currently only licensed to provide therapy for residents of the state of Texas. So they can be anywhere in Texas. I actually have clients who are outside of Houston who I see for therapy virtually, of course. So anybody in the state of Texas, I can see virtually, or if they want to take a ride out to Missouri City in person.
All right, y'all. So if you are in Texas, if you know somebody in Texas who is looking for a therapist who is as wonderful as Leticia Bola of LMB Wellness Services, please make sure you check her out. Her website is lmbwellness.com and her Instagram is there on the screen. I got it wrong.
lmbwellness.org.
Oh, .org. My bad.
You're bad.
lmbwellness.org. Let's put that. We'll put that in the comments in the chat too, so people can see it. So lmbwellness.org, LMB Wellness Services on Instagram, and LMB Wellness Services on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for being with us today, Leticia, and we wish you continued success in your business, and we look forward to following and supporting your journey.
Thanks for having me. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. So that was Leticia Bola of LMB Wellness Services. And we are always excited to bring to you all types of businesses. So products, services, nonprofits, because our sisters in business are flourishing in so many different categories. And we want you all to know about these important brands. So if you are in Houston or in Texas, or you know someone who is looking for a therapist, maybe they're looking specifically for a Black female therapist, which I know I always look for when I'm looking for a therapist, then please check out LMB Wellness. All right. For those of you who might just be joining us, my name is Aisha, founder and CEO of the Sistahs in Business Expo, and we are here with this week's episode of Marketplace Mondays. So excited to have you all with us. And we are going to keep this show on the road. Oh, I'm just not coming over to the chat. Y'all funny, the Isha and Tisha. Okay. Hey, Keisha. Hello, Stacy Grant. Hello, Ayana. Will you be providing nuggets in TikTok for an online presence? Oh, okay. That was a question you had for Leticia. That's a good question, Leticia. Make sure you check that out. And we are now going to bring up Khadijah. Khadijah, welcome to Marketplace Mondays. We are
Thank
so
you.
happy to have you with us. Did I go out of order? I think I did. Was I supposed to go to Deshannon?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna come back to you, Khadijah. Okay. I be messing up
That's
sometimes.
fine. That's okay.
All right, Deshannon. Hey girl.
Hello, how are
How are
you?
you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Great. Welcome to Marketplace Mondays.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Hello, everybody.
Yeah. So please tell everyone who you are and what you do.
All right. So my name is Deshannon Celestine. I am the founder and CEO of Shades of Power and Love, Inc. We are a nonprofit organization here based out of the Atlanta area. However, we do assist women in need both internationally and domestically. We actually started our nonprofit. I'm big on doing my part in the community. I've always been a person who would say you don't have to be a millionaire to make a difference. So Shades of Power and Love is definitely an example of that. Our mission for Shades of Power and Love, we're a nonprofit organization, like I said, but what we do is we help women improve their lives one resource at a time. So that's what we do. We're based out of Atlanta. Our office is in Lawrenceville, but that's kind of like the main nuggets of what we do.
Awesome. So, tell us a little bit more about how you got into this particular type of service, and more about the services you provide.
Okay, so a little bit of my story. What gave me the drive to start Shades of Power and Love is I myself was a single mother of two by the age of 20. I had my first child. I got pregnant in high school. So whenever you make those type of decisions, you at that time, we didn't have encouragement like we have here. And then even here, we still these days still have people who are judgmental, and basically, instead of lending a helping hand and helping that teen mom, a lot of people are still judging. So I've always said that one day I wanted to have a support group for single mothers. When it comes down to my story, that one day I would have never thought that it would have been now. Like I said, I'm 41 now, so I was 17 at that time. And throughout the years, just would encourage women and had a fight, like had a battle to basically break down the stereotype. Because of course, when you were a single mother, then it was harder to keep going. It was harder to keep going to school, and basically go for your dreams. My career, I ended up climbing the ladder, basically getting my foot in the door, starting at an entry level job as a medical assistant. Got my foot in the door, and with a lot of hard work, end up just climbing the ladder to be able to have become like a regional HR for this company that I was working with. Well, I've always had a passion for women, and I've always had a passion for single mothers since I walked that same road. But just with all of half of my staff that I hired was 95% women. So, at the end of the day, of course, when you work in human resource, you're able to peel back layers that other people can't peel back.
Right.
And then over the years, just really took the calling that God had placed upon my life. And honestly, when some people say, well, how do you know? Well, at the end of the day, I wanted to give back what I craved, which was encouragement, which was empowerment, which was a way to help single mothers and women, build their lives at a faster pace. So in 2019, we started Shades of Power and Love, Inc. We became a registered nonprofit. We offer 3 programs. We have the Single Mother Mentorship Program for ages, it can start as early as 14 on up. Of course, we don't wish that happens, but we know it happens. But at the end of the day, instead of judging those teens, we have our organization that is here to help them get back on their feet and start mentoring them so that they can make better decisions and basically rebuild. We have our second chance program for women 18 and over. And then we also have an immigration assistance program. So with that, Shades of Power and Love is more like a one-stop shop. If you come over here, if we can't help you with the resources, we're going to lead you to the resources. We're always looking for partners. We offer life coaching sessions, with other life coaches that we partner up with. We offer career development where we do help, moms and teens get back on their feet. And we do job. We even work with the high schools. We do job placement assistance, child care assistance. So our main thing for Shades of Power and Love is pretty much the child care assistance. Every nonprofit is known for some major thing, and for us, is basically the child care assistance and the career development.
Wow. You definitely are a one-stop shop for sure.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're offering so many incredible services. What are some of the outcomes that you've seen, or the impact that you've been able to have?
We've been able to just recently, we come back from Nigeria. I didn't mention that, when I started Shades of Power and Love Inc. in 2019, like yourself and like, the lady before, I was a one person show, but thank God in 2021, he was able to send me a board, where we're all women, we're multicultural, a lot of us have walked that road of being a single mother. And that's when we start really expanding our reach. Once you have a board, once you have one of the biggest things of a nonprofit is once you have a board, a strong board with the same values behind you, you can make way more moves than you would make, being solo. But we just came back from Nigeria. We actually was able to bless 10 mothers, the children of 10 mothers in need, with emergency dental care. And for some people that may not seem a lot, but we all know if you have big holes in your teeth, it's excruciating pain. So we've been able to do that. We recently just partnered up with Helping Mamas and donated over 300 pieces of clothing for infants. We have our new current campaign right now with the child care assistance, because that's one of the things, that you were asking her about the pandemic. A lot of people think the now hiring signs are all over because people don't want to work. It's not all of that. At the end of the day, there's a lot of single mothers who are ready to work, but they can't afford the child care to get them going. So that's one thing that we do offer here is the child care assistance to get you going, like the first month the child, so you until you start seeing some revenue come in.
Yeah, childcare has always been an issue. I used to work in city government many years ago, and that was the area I worked in, and it was always a challenge because it was like you want to work, but you need someone to watch your kids, but you're not making enough for someone to watch your kids, and so those childcare assistance programs are really, really important. Where do you see yourself, in the next few years? What are some of the things you hope to achieve or accomplish for the organization?
With the next few years, we definitely want to be on a bigger platform. We just had, which those things are happening, thank God. We just had our grand opening January 8th of this year. So we now have a headquarter. Some people, like I said, we started doing this a long time ago, but we finally got our location, which we're excited about that. That is definitely going to open up the doors for us to be able to do more. But besides having a bigger platform where we have more donors, more partnerships, so that we can offer more, the biggest thing is really being able to take this thing internationally, and when women, one thing that we're doing now, but just when women come from another country, a lot of times, especially single mothers who are escaping a lot of domestic, violence issues and other things that goes on in other countries, they don't have nowhere to go. So, one of our biggest long-term goal is to be able to partner up with someone and be able to offer housing as well, as one of the resources, housing assistance. We're not there yet with that. So we're hoping that we'll be able to do, because we do get a lot of, requests when it comes down to the housing.
Yeah. Well, that is incredible. You definitely are doing some much needed work, and some really critical services are being offered for so many women. So thank you so much for the work that you're doing. Tell everyone about how they can connect with you, and then you have a couple of offers you wanted to share.
Yeah, we are on all the social media platforms. Same name, at Shades of Power and Love. Shades of Power and Love is pretty much women of different shades of color exhibiting the power of love. We're a multicultural sisterhood. On Facebook, we're at Shades of Power and Love. Instagram, at Shades of Power and Love. So pretty much our website, www.shadesofpowerandlove.com.
Awesome. And then you have some services or some opportunities that you wanted to share.
Yes. Today we are sharing that we are doing our second annual Single Mothers Appreciation Day. It's going to be on May the 7th. So we definitely wanted to give away 3 tickets to some of the viewers. All you have to do is pretty much text love to 678 336 5172. All you have to do is text the word love and we'll go ahead and send you the information. Again, we are doing a Single Mothers Appreciation Day. We want to take care of you that day. Of course, you have to be in the Lawrenceville area to attend, but we are going to be giving away 3 tickets to the viewers.
That's awesome. Awesome. And then you had something you wanted to share about your other brand and the caregiver piece?
Yes. So another thing that we're going to offer today for any of the viewers who pretty much, if you're interested in career development where you want a career with caregiving, taking care of seniors in need, then we are sponsoring one individual, which is a $700 value, to take the caregiver development course. Basically, all you have to do is just text the number below if you are interested. You do have to be 18 and over, and the class is going to be in the Lawrenceville area. So this is pretty much for the individual who sees themselves working with the elderly. They can't afford CNA school, and this comes with job placement. So this is a free training that we're going to be sponsoring for an individual, and that doesn't have to be a woman. It can be a woman or a man.
Wow, that is really big, and I'm sure will be a huge help to someone who was interested in doing that type of work. So thank you so much. We've got the numbers going across the bottom there, so be sure to check it out. Thank you again, Deshannon, for being with us today. We are really excited about your brand and look forward to following and supporting your journey. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you for having me.
No problem. No problem. Well, thank you so much to Shannon. And we have got one more sister. Y'all hang out with us. If you haven't already, please click share. Let folks know that we are live for Marketplace Mondays, and really, really excited to present to you these three incredible sisters in business who are doing such incredible work. Again, I'm Aisha for those who might just be joining or who are tuning in for the first time, who've never met me or our brand. I am Aisha, founder and CEO of the Sisters in Business Expo, and we're so excited to have you all with us today. If you are tuning in later, you're catching the replay, we welcome you and we encourage you to be sure to follow us online at sibexpo.us, so that you can stay connected with us. You can also follow our Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at sibexpo, and there you will be able to stay connected with all that we have going on. We are also the owners of the Sister Shop, which is our retail and e-commerce destination that sells the products of over 90 Black women-owned brands from around the country and growing. And so we encourage you to check us out online at thesistashop.com so that you can support and shop no matter where you are. Our physical store is located at the Mills at Jersey Gardens in Elizabeth, New Jersey. But if you're not in the area, you can always shop online at thesistashop.com. And so now we're going to bring up our third and final sister for today's episode, Khadijah of Designs by Deej. I hope I said that right. Hey, Khadijah,
Yes.
how are you?
Hi.
Hey,
Thank you for having
welcome.
me.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us. Welcome to Marketplace Mondays. Please tell everyone who you are and what you do.
Okay, so my name is Khadijah. I am the owner of Designs by Deej, which is a stationery and gift shop that celebrates, I create unique art that celebrates Black women, Black hair, and Black culture as a whole. And so it began as a greeting card shop after noticing a gap in the market. When I would go to the stores and just see people in the greeting card aisle just seem like for like 30 minutes looking for the perfect card to fit what they wanted to say when it wasn't there, it would just have generic messages slapped in them and just cards that are slid through the printing press and put on the shelves. So I began my business as a full service greeting card shop. And I began making actually three-dimensional greeting cards, which were different from what was on the market, where people could actually personalize the inside and speak to, say whatever they want to say within them. From there, I expanded into a full-service greeting card and gift shop. Once I went out to my events and people saw my three-dimensional greeting cards, but then they saw the illustration cards as well with this unique art on them that empowered Black culture. And from there, I started designing that same art on things like umbrellas, backpacks, pillows, blankets, and more. And from there, it's just been, soaring since then, which I'm excited about.
I love it. I love it. So where are you located? Where are you based?
I'm based in Mississippi.
Oh, wow. Okay. Down south, girl.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. And have you always been an artist? How did you get into art?
I've always had a eye for art and design at a very early age, but it wasn't something that I saw myself doing at first, actually. But as I began to, after college and everything, I'm a singer as well. So I
Wow.
was performing with my group and everything, and I had a bout with my vocal cords, which had me down for a little while, and
Mm.
that allowed me to really focus and hone in on my love for art and design. And from just designing my greeting cards and then starting with these illustrations and everything, it just kept snowballing from there. So.
Love it, love it. Well, we want to see some of your pieces and your designs. Can you show us some of what you have?
Absolutely. So, just starting off with the greeting card part of it, this is my Alpha Man greeting card, which is very popular. When I was in attending the HBCU, I was inspired after, seeing, how it's embedded in Black history and that kind of thing. And it just really showcases the fraternity brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha. And it's really actually, this is my most popular card to date. You can put the sentiment on it as this one says to my alpha man, but you can also, I could put on there to my alpha brother, to my alpha friend, etc. So, and then inside, if they want to personalize an inside message, I can also do that as well. So, this just really showcases the brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha, with their, their letters and everything else. And so that's my one of the greeting cards I wanted to show. And then as far as the illustrations on my items, I have my umbrellas. I'm going to stand up because I want you guys to be able to see it. Okay, let's see. Let me just push my computer back a little bit. And so this umbrella, get it, there we go. This umbrella showcases the beauty of the Black woman. It has words like I matter in it. It has words like Black, beautiful, unique, just empowering words that a lot of people, oh, queen as well. Just really words that empower us and celebrate Black women. And I have actually a lot of Black women who purchased this one because they like to, when it's raining outside, they like to carry something of empowerment. And I have them often even saying that they are hoping it rains so that they can carry their umbrella. That's one of them. Here's another one. This one is called Feisty Susanna. I'm not going to open this one, but it also celebrates the beauty of our 4C natural hair, which is very important to me because, in society, Black women are being discriminated against because we dared, quote unquote, to wear to showcase our natural hair in the workplace, etc. And so a lot of my designs celebrate the beauty of natural hair and really helps to empower Black women along their journey of life. This is my Black Girls Rock backpack, celebrated amongst Black girls. And what's really cool about this backpack is that this part isn't cool, but 2 and 3 girls are said to feel like they're underrepresented in the market. So when moms buy this backpack for their Black girls, they're super excited. I've had moms send me videotapes, recordings of when they gave this to their little girl, and they're super excited. They're super excited to show it off in class, which makes me feel good because that is changing the way Black girls look at things. They're used to maybe seeing white princesses on backpacks, but now they have something for them. And this one was inspired by Black Panther, not to be exactly like it, but just inspired by what that movie stood for. And so this is a unisex backpack. Has the pockets inside as well, zipper. They can put the little items in there. Um, it's just something that I have both little boys and girls carrying, especially if they love Black Panther. It's just really something cute and different. Let's go over here. So this is my tribe pillow, and it really just showcases Ankara African art with women with head wraps on. It says the word tribe at the bottom. These are 18 by 18. They're very comfy. They're smooth to the touch. They don't deflate when you lay on them like some pillows do. But we're not going to talk about that. So it's actually a pillow and blanket set actually. I'm not going to be able to show the whole blanket, but this is 50 by 60 inches and made of flannel material, 100% polyester. It has the same words of tribe on it. This is the back of it, but like if this is perfect for like when you're lounging on the couch, you want to maybe drape it around your shoulders. Just really inspiring and empowering art as opposed to just buying anything, but just really something that for us and by us. This these are my Black Girls Rock pillow cases as well. Of course, the pillows will be able to fit in that 18 by 18. Still, it has the Black Girls Rock words on them as well with the girl with the fist. Um, just want to kind of show some other ones. And this one really just showcases what I was talking about the celebration of our Black hair. She has the locks. This is one of my popular ones. Of course, these come with blankets as well. So I'm just really kind of showing what I can show right now. These are the pillow and blanket sets, really. So it comes with a matching blanket. And like I said, I designed this one because it's just really disheartening when Black women are being fired from the workplace for daring to wear, what goes naturally out of their head, excuse me. And it's just, recently House of Representatives did pass the bill to discriminate or to ban natural hair discrimination, which it shouldn't have even had to come to that. But still, this is something that Black women um, find empowering to showcase, and those come with umbrellas as well. And then here's another one where she has a lock updo. And again, I'm just showing the pillowcases at the moment, but very stylish, very unique, very different. 18 by 18. Again, pillows can fit in there, pillow insert. And so, yeah, that is basically
I
what I want to share.
love it. I'm
You.
over here trying to calculate my order.
You.
Beautiful. I absolutely love, love, love the designs. Those pillows, you said they're 18 by 18. So that's for like a sofa pillow. Do you do them for like bed
Yes.
pillows too? Do you have that
Um,
too?
these actually, a lot of people buy maybe two of them to place on. They're big enough for your bed. I actually have a pair on my bed. Like you can,
Mhm.
put them on the
Like
sofa,
an accent
but they're,
pillow. Mhm.
yeah.
Very, very nice. I
Thank you.
love it.
Thank
Beautiful
you.
pieces, and I'm sure there's a lot more. So
Yes.
tell everyone, how they can shop with you and how they can follow and stay connected with you.
Absolutely. So I'm all across social media at Designs by Deej. That's DIJ, which is really just short for Khadijah, if anybody was wondering. You can find me on my website is www.designsbydeej.com as well. So just all across Twitter, TikTok, what else? All social platforms, Instagram. That's where you can find me.
Hmm. And you got some questions in the comments. Stacy Grant says, "Do you offer wholesale pricing?" She'd love to carry them in her beauty supply store.
Oh, that is awesome because I am looking for, that's awesome. That's funny you should mention that because I have been looking to be placed in beauty stores. So I am definitely open to that. I don't actually, I mean, that's something we can definitely discuss because I've
Mhm.
definitely been shopping around looking for those kind of opportunities. So
Yeah, and we have the sister shop too, so we could
yes,
definitely talk offline about that. I'm positive that a lot of those pieces would do really well at the sister shop as well.
yes.
So we are so excited. And you have a special that you wanted to share with everyone today.
Oh, yes. So 15% off site wide for everybody. The code would be Hey Sistahs, HEYSISTAHS. It's good through March 31st, 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. So 15% off.
15% off. Y'all better take advantage of that special offer. Just enter code Hey Sisters at her website, which is designsbydeej.com. We've got it there on the screen for you. So make sure you take advantage of that. I always say there's a lot of ways we can keep a sister in business, right? We can follow them on social media. We can tell people about them. But the best way that we can keep a sister in business is to spend our money with them, right? So
Right.
we have to really be intentional about how we spend our dollars, where we shop, and who we support. And so let's make sure that these three sisters stay in business by doing one of those things, either following and supporting them on social media, telling other people about their products or services, or becoming a customer ourselves. And that's our duty, that's our responsibility as fellow sisters, to make sure that our sisters in business stay in business. So thank you so much, Khadijah, for being with us. And thank you to all of our sisters for who joined us for today's episode. Leticia with LMB Wellness Services, Deshannon with Shades of Power and Love, and Khadijah with Designs by Deej. And we look forward to continuing to support and follow your journey, Khadijah. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
No problem. Well, everybody, that's a wrap for today's episode of Marketplace Mondays. I got a couple of real quick announcements in case you joined us late. And we're going to get out of here. First of all, giving honor to God who's the head of my life. This Saturday, April 2nd, we will celebrate 1 year at the Sister Shop. It is our 1 year anniversary. I cannot believe it's been a year already. But it has been a good year. It has been a year that has stretched us and pulled us in every way possible, but it has been a great year. When we opened our doors, we had 45 brands on our shelves. Today we have over 90, and we are so excited about all that we've been able to accomplish through this space in this 1 year. So we're going to celebrate. We are going to celebrate what God has done and what we've been able to accomplish. So on Saturday, April 2nd, if you're in the New Jersey area, we'll be celebrating all weekend at the store. But on Saturday, April 2nd, from 12 to 6, we'll have our DJ, we'll have giveaways, we'll have some refreshments. We're going to have a toast at 3 p.m. So come on by, celebrate with us. If you're not in the area, all hope is not lost. We will have a huge anniversary sale all weekend on the website where you can shop some great discounts and deals. And then also we'll be going live throughout the weekend to keep you connected with our celebration. So please be sure to support that. Then on Saturday, May 7th, we will host our Mamapreneur brunch. It's going to be a whole vibe. I told everybody you probably going to laugh, cry, dance, be full. You might get tipsy, but it's all going to happen at our Mamapreneur brunch because we are celebrating and elevating everything that represents motherhood and entrepreneurship. I've always known that it was hard to be a mother, but that it was hard to be an entrepreneur. But I learned a new level of difficulty when I became a mom and I'm an entrepreneur. And so we are going to spend that Saturday from 12 to 4, May 7th, Mother's Day weekend, in grand fashion. So we invite you to join us for our Mamapreneur brunch in Newark, New Jersey. And then our Expo kicks off in July. Vendor sales and tickets will also be out this week. So make sure you stay connected. If you're not on our mailing list, make sure you join our mailing list, and you can do that by visiting our website at sibexpo.us. So I'm going to head out. Thank you all again. Make sure you share this video. Once the live ends, you can share it on Facebook and YouTube so that folks can catch the replay. And we look forward to continuing to support these sisters in business. So remember, as I always say, there is nothing that can happen to you this week that you and God can't handle. So put it in his capable hands and watch him work it out. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.